Hi everyone, this is Chloe. I am a creative designer. My English is not super fluent, and you will probably hear some Hong Kong accent and Cantonese style English here and there. But for this video, I am going to try speaking fully in English. So recently, I joined the Vancouver Hong Kong Fair. One of my friends was a pilot of the event, and they provide a photo booth for everyone to take pictures. I was also one of the designers who create the photo film graphics for the booth. Since the event had a lot of visitors, I thought it would be a good chance to promote my own work too. So I gave away some illustrator stickers that I designed myself. And all of these stickers were actually based on Hong Kong slang and Cantonese phrases. Of course, most people at the market were Hong Kong people. But this year, I was really happy to see more non-Hong Kong visitors joining as well. Some foreigners and CBCs pick up my stickers and ask me, what does this mean? So in this video, I'm going to explain the meanings behind some of the Hong Kong slang stickers that I designed and what these phrases are really trying to say. The first one is, please eat a lemon, or in Cantonese,
請你食檸檬.
These phrases actually means rejecting someone's romantic interest, invitation, or even their kindness. Because when someone gets rejected, it feels sour and painful, just like eating a very sour lemon. And from the other person's perspective, it's like they personally handed that lemon to you. So if your friend just got rejected by someone they like, people might ask them, oh, did you eat a lemon? Meaning, did you just get rejected? The second one is
鹹魚翻生.
A salted fish coming back to life. These phrases describe someone who was ignored, looked down on, or stuck at a really low point in life, but suddenly gets a second chance to turn their life around or become successful. Because a salted fish is basically a dead fish. So if a dead fish can come back to life, that's why we call it
翻生,
meaning refly or reborn. There's also a very famous line from the movie Shaolin Soccer by Stephen Chow.
做人如果冇夢想，同條鹹魚有咩分別啊？
So actually, this phrase has a very positive meaning. It reminds people that even if you feel stuck or hopeless right now, there's still a chance for a miracle comeback and you can still turn your life around. The third one is
掂過碌蔗.
It means smoother than sugarcane. This phrase is used when something is going super smoothly with no problems or obstacle at all. A sugarcane is long and straight. So the idea is that everything is going forward without any twists or difficulties. It's also kind of a blessing phrase because sugarcane grows section by section upward, so it carries the meaning of steady progress and success. And the word
掂
in Cantonese means something is settled, smooth, or handled properly. That's why Cantonese speakers often say things like
搞掂
or
掂晒啦.
which basically mean it's done, it's all taken care of, everything's good now. The fourth one is
混吉
and this one is actually a negative phrase. It describes someone who wastes other people's time, tries to get benefits for free, or does someone that leads to no actual result. A very common example is when someone goes into a store, asks the staff a million questions, tries a bunch of products, and then leaves without buying anything. In Cantonese, we would call that person
混吉.
Silence. 混吉。
There's also another Cantonese phrases that perfectly describe this kind of behavior.
搞搞震冇幫襯.
It means you cause a whole scene, make people busy helping you, but in the end, you didn't support the business at all. So where does
混吉
come from? Back in the 1960s and 70s, some restaurants in Hong Kong and Control would serve customers a few bowls for plain soup before the meal to attract business. The soup had no ingredients inside, just clean broth. And in Chinese, the word
空
sounds similar to another word with a bad meaning. So people prefer using more lucky sounding words instead. That's why they use the word
吉
instead. This actually happens a lot in Cantonese culture. For example, in real estate, An unfurnished empty apartment is called a
吉屋
meaning an empty unit. So back to
混吉
during difficult economic times, some poor people would drink the free soup and live without ordering anything else. In Chinese, there's a saying called
混口湯喝
meaning just getting a free bowl of soup, and that's how the phrases
混吉
was born. The fifth one is probably one of the most famous Cantonese phrases ever.
生嚿叉燒好過生你
It would have been better to give birth to a piece of BBQ pork than to you. The meaning is actually very direct. The parents think their child is so disappointing, useless, or disobedient that even a piece of BBQ pork will be more valuable. And honestly, a lot of people learning Cantonese first learn the insulting phrases before anything else. This one is the classic angry Asian mom line. Because at least BBQ pork tastes good and can feed the family. But the child? The parents feel like they raised them for nothing. If you are shocked hearing these phrases, then you probably didn't grow up in a traditional Asian family. In many Asian cultures, parents often have extremely high expectations for their children. It's a bit different from the Western parenting style of as long as the child grows up happy. You can actually see a lot of traditional values hidden inside these slang phrases. It reflects how some older generations view children based on achievement, usefulness, or what they could contribute to the family. But of course, newer generations of parents are changing now. A lot of people no longer want to use this kind of stress or emotional criticism to raise their kids. And honestly, I hope the first time you hear these phrases was from this video and not from your own parents. And the last one is also an insult, but this time, it's not just something moms say to their kids. You can use it on basically anyone.
食蕉啦你
It means go eat a banana. But it's actually a softer or more indirect way of telling someone to go eat. This kind of food-related insult is actually really common in all Hong Kong movies. One of the most famous examples comes from the movie God of the Gamblers, where Chow Yun-fat says,
朋友，你返去印度食蕉啦。
And out of all fruits, why bananas? Well, because bananas kind of look like male body parts. A lot of Cantonese swear words and insults actually contain sexual reference or double meanings. And honestly, these unique and creative insults are exactly why many people become interested in learning Cantonese in the first place. So if you genuinely want to offer a Hong Kong friend a banana, maybe just solely hand them the banana instead of saying the phrases out loud. And by the way, in my sticker series, 食蕉啦你 was actually the most popular one among CBCs. I think a lot of people just thought the hamster was really cute, without realizing it was secretly an insult. After hearing all 6 slang phrases I just explained, did you know something? They are actually all related food. That's because the inspiration behind this series comes from Hong Kong flavor. Flavor doesn't just exist on your tongue, it also exists in language itself. I want to show how closely food culture and language are connected in Hong Kong. Just like Hong Kong's food can be taste, Cantonese can also be savour, word by word. Actually, in my illustration set of Cantonese slang, there are another 6 designs that are based on food puns as well. But those ones require a bit more Cantonese understanding to fully get the joke. So I won't go into them here. If you are interested in seeing my illustrations or learning more Cantonese slang, feel free to check the link in the description to explore the food project. And if you want to support Cantonese culture, sharing this video with your friends would already mean a lot. It helps more people discover the language and its culture.